Okay, today we're going to learn the Denver Cha-Cha. This will be a lesson and not just the walkthrough. Um, the Denver Cha-Cha is what I call the cuddle Cha-Cha. The El Paso Cha-Cha is what I call the wiggle Cha-Cha. And the cowboy Cha-Cha is the regular Cha-Cha that we do at country western places. Now, the cowboy Cha-Cha and the El Paso Cha-Cha go all the way around the floor, travel around the floor with your partner. The Denver Cha-Cha, the cuddle Cha-Cha, you do with your partner, but you do it in a small area. You just keep your own little area and you move around in it. Now, the Denver Cha-Cha is based upon the Cha-Cha step, and the basic Cha-Cha step is, very simply, just a 1-2 cha-cha-cha. So in this case, I would start rock forward, rock back, and then cha-cha-cha, rock forward, rock back, cha-cha-cha. Each time I say a word, my weight changes all the way to that foot, and then when I say another one, it changes all the way to the next foot. So the weight changes each time I say a word. So on 1, it changes to the right foot. On 2, it changes to the left foot. On cha, it goes to the right. On cha, it goes to the left. And on cha, it goes to the right. So on our first pattern, we go 1, 2, cha, cha, cha. My first step was on my right foot, and I ended up on my right foot. So my next step has to be on my left foot. So my left foot will start 1, 2, cha, cha, cha. Now my right foot is free again. And that is the basic pattern, basic step of the cha-cha. For the Denver Cha-Cha, we're going to use that pattern, but we're going to go forward and back and do turns with those 1-2 cha-cha-chas, and then there's the cuddle, we only do a wiggle. So we're going to do this, begin the process of learning the dance, and our first pattern is 1-2 cha-cha-cha, starting with our right foot going forward. So we go forward on our right foot, forward, that's 1. We come back on our left foot, that's 2. We cha on our right, cha left, cha right. And now our weight is off of our left foot, and it's the one that's going to go next. So to begin again, we have our weight on our left, we're ready to go on our right foot. Our right foot goes forward. 1, 2, cha, cha, cha. Our left foot is ready to go now. So starting again. Left foot, weight on our left, ready to go on our right. Right forward, back, cha, cha, cha. Do it again. Starting with our right. Right, left, cha, cha, cha. Our next pattern starts with our left foot and it's going backwards. When we do our cha-cha, we're going to turn clockwise all the way around and face the back where we started from. So first we start with our left foot going back. Go left back, come back on our right foot, that's 2. Now on our cha-cha, we're going to do a clockwise turn, that's to our right. Our right shoulder goes back, our left shoulder goes forward, and we count cha-cha-cha as we turn all the way around. Cha, cha, cha. Now our right foot is free, and our next step is going to be with our right foot. But let's get that far to begin with. So we now have our first 2 sections. Our first one goes forward and back, cha-cha-cha. The second one goes back, and then we turn all the way around on our cha-cha. You ready? Starting with our right foot, it's 1, 2, cha-cha-cha. Now left back, 2, turn, 2, 3. Now, one of the things you'll want to notice, because remembering that we're going to turn right or we're going to turn left is a little bit harder than just feeling which way we're supposed to go. When we rock back, it's like winding up for our turn, and then we're going to turn the other direction. So when we rock back on our left foot, we're going to lean back as though we're winding up, but we're going to have to turn to the right. 1, 2, 3. When we rock back on our right foot, we're winding up, but we're going to turn left. 1, 2, 3. So that backing up is like winding up, getting ready, cocking the pistol, getting ready to go, and then we turn the other direction now that we've wound ourselves up to get ready for the turn. So although I'm going to tell you we're going to turn right or we're going to turn left, it's going to be easier for you to just realize that you're going to feel it. You're going to rock back and cock and get ready to go, and then just turn the way it feels natural. And when you rock back, you're going to see that it's going to be natural to rock back. But now you're cocking and getting ready to go again. You're winding up and getting ready to go the other direction. 1, 2, 3. So I am going to tell you to go right and tell you to go left, but mostly you're just going to feel that you're winding up and then going the other direction. Winding up and then going the other direction. So on our first step, we go forward and back straight. Our next one, we go backwards. And when we go back, we're winding up for our turn. So here we go, starting with our right foot. 1, 2, cha, 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 wind up, back, 2, cha, cha, cha. See how that felt like you were winding up and then turning in the direction that you wound up for, or turning the opposite direction you were winding up for. So it feels right, even if you don't remember right and left. We turned right, but who cares? So from the beginning, starting with our right foot, right, left, cha, 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 left, cha, 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 cha. Those are our first two. Our next one goes back with our right foot. So we're going to rock back on it, and it's winding us up for another turn. So we go back, 2, turn, 2, 3. So our first one was forward. Our second one was back, turned all the way around. Our third one went back and turned all the way around, and we face this way. So do those 3, starting with our right foot. 1, 2, cha, 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 back, 2, turn, 2, 3, back, 2, turn, 2, 3. Now we're facing our original direction, and we've just done our first 3 patterns. Our next pattern is going to rock back on our left foot just like we had been doing. So we rock back on it, and we're winding up. But we're not going to do a full turn. We're only going to do a quarter turn. And if you want to know where a quarter is, you just put your right arm out and look down it. That's the direction we're going to be facing when we're done. That's our quarter turn. A half turn comes all the way back to you. Quarter turn goes halfway, and we're going to go that way. So that's what we're going to be doing on our next one. And the way that happens is we rock back on our left. And so we're winding up, and now we're going to turn, but we're not going to turn all the way around. We're just going to turn around and face that. So that's 1, 2, quarter, turn, 3. Now we're facing a quarter. See how that works? Starting from the beginning. Starting with our right foot. 1, 2, cha, 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 wind up, 2, cha, 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 wind up, 2, cha, 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 wind up, and quarter, cha, cha, cha. Doing it one more time. Starting with our right. 1, 2, cha, 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 wind up, 2, turn, 2, 3, wind up, 2, turn, 2, 3, wind up, quarter, cha, cha, quarter. Now that we've done our quarter turn, the next step has to be with this one. Our weight is on this one. It has to be on this one. We're going to do a half a turn. The half a turn is done like this. You take 1 step forward, and you put your weight on it, and turn all the way around. And then 2 step on your other foot. So yeah, those are your first 2 steps, and then you do a cha-cha-cha. So again, we have our right foot back. We step forward on it, 1, turn, 2, step on this, and then cha-cha-cha. So it's a half turn. We go step, turn, cha-cha-cha. So let's get that far. Starting from the beginning. Right, left, cha-cha-cha. Wind up, 2, turn, 2, 3, wind up, turn, 2, 3, wind up, quarter turn, 1, 2, 3, now half turn, 1, turn, cha, cha, cha. Do it again. Starting with our right. Right, left, 1, 2, 3, left, turn, cha, 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 right, turn, cha, 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 quarter turn, 2, cha, half turn, 1, 2, cha. Our weight is now on our right, so our next one has to be on our left. We're going to make another half turn. And you know that that starts with a step, turn, step. Those are your first two steps. So it's step, step. That's your 1, 2. We're not going to do a cha-cha here. This is where our cuddle comes in. And in order to do our cuddle, we're going to have to step forward, behind our girl, or in front of our guy, and face the same direction. She's here in front of me, or he's right there behind you, and you're both facing the same direction, and you're going to wiggle. So I've just done our 1, 2, and then it's a wiggle, 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 wiggle. It's real easy to do, but this is the fun part because we get to cuddle if we want. So to say it again, we're going to do a half turn and then cuddle. 1, 2, wiggle, 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 and then we cha-cha out of this. Our weight is off of this. We step on it and just start our cha-cha. Cha-cha-cha. Our weight is on here. We're ready to begin the dance again with our right foot in our new direction. Here's our new direction, and we're starting from here. So let's practice getting all the way to the end. Starting with our right foot. 1, 2, cha-cha-cha. Wind up. 2, turn 2, 3, wind up. 2, turn 2, 3, wind up, and for the quarter, cha-cha, quarter. Now half turn, cha-cha-cha, half turn again. 1, 2, but cuddle. 1, 2, 3, 4, then cha-cha out. 2, 3. Ready to begin again. Let's start again. Right foot. 1, 2, cha-cha-cha, back, 2, turn 2, 3, back, 2, turn 2, 3, back, 2, quarter turn 3, half turn, 1, 2, 3, half turn and cuddle, 2, wiggle, 2, 3, 4, and cha-cha-cha. Ready to start again. Do it again. Right foot. 1, 2, cha-cha-cha, back, 2, turn 2, 3, back, 2, turn 2, 3, back, 2, quarter 2, 3, half turn, 1, 2, cha-cha-cha, half turn, 1, 2, and wiggle, 2, 3, 4, cha-cha-cha, start again, 1, 2, cha-cha-cha, back, turn, cha-cha-cha, back, turn, cha-cha-cha, back, quarter turn, cha-cha-cha, half turn, 2, cha-cha-cha, half turn with a cuddle, 2, wiggle, 2, 3, 4, now cha-cha out, start again, 1, 2, cha-cha-cha, back, 2, cha-cha-cha, back, turn, cha-cha-cha, quarter turn, 2, cha-cha, quarter, half turn, 2, cha-cha-cha, half turn and cuddle, 2, wiggle, 2, 3, 4, cha-cha-cha, start again,